Hey guys, what's going on? Odharma here and welcome back to episode number 64 of my Level Up series, where I take Hashtag Utd through levels of the footballing pyramid. Excuse me. Now as always, before we get into today's video, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button down below if you're interested in daily Football Manager content. Things are, continuing. Past 3 or 4 episodes, things have been really good for us. And that's continued up until this episode. We've only played 3 games. I should say 3 games since you've last been with us. A little bit to talk about. Lee Hersey has gone on a free, so a bit of an unfortunate one. Let's have a look at the club info. He is, I believe, he's not even on there. That's surprising that he's not even been an icon or anything like that. To me, he's an icon. I'm sure to you guys who have followed the series from start to finish would also agree. Obviously not figured a lot in the last couple of seasons as the levels have gone up, but he was a valuable player for us in them early seasons. Did fantastic, loads of assists, loads of goals. It was really good. So yeah, he wanted a new challenge, so he's left on a free. And I hope he does find a club and has a successful career after this. In regards to the games, we'll switch gears. As you can tell, look how like that is. Our finances are so bad. We played 3 games. Starting off with a 3-2 win over Torquay. We had to really fight to get this one. They scored first, then we scored 2 late goals in the first half to put us 2-1 up. Then they replied early on in the second half, and then Harvey Barrett scored an absolute screamer. He didn't even manage to get goal of the month as well. He only came second, which is unbelievable. Oh, sweet strike. That'll probably be our goal of the season this season, I would imagine, because I can't see anyone topping that. And if it does at the end of the season, I'll probably show it. But yeah, then we played playoff hopefuls York, lost 1-0. Rotated the team quite a bit, as you can see on the right hand side. Ollie Hammond coming in, Doug Denyer, Sadiq out there, stamping there. We just weren't really at the races, and they actually deserved the win, to be fair to them. And then our last game, 2-0 win over South Shields, solid win. Getting 2 early goals, Lee Johnson and Andrew Nolan, of course, from the penalty spot. So where that leaves us in the league, we are obviously still top, which is nice. We've been top now for the past X amount of weeks. We're playing Sutton Utd though, and literally the game coming up now. So if we win that, we'll go 6 points clear, and that's a nice little buffer. But obviously if we lose, the flip side of it is they'll go back level with us, and that is not what we want. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to that game. First off, 4-3-3, obviously, away from home. Team is tired, which is a bit concerning. God, we're going to have to... Doug Denier's going to have to come on the bench. To be our bench, isn't it? Not really ideal. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do. We're just gonna have to hope that it's a winner. Just gotta hope we can. It's away from home as well. It's gonna be tough old game this. Playing too many games at the moment. Get this in a little bit. There we go. Richards. Come on, if we can... I know we can get this win, even though the team's not at its strongest. We've still got some quality operators in there. McKillop, Barrett, Nolan, Reynolds, Johnson at right back though, not really ideal. Marshall's had a good season this season, to be fair to him. Much improved from last season. So I would have liked to see him in there, but he's only on 80 conditioning. It's just not going to cut it. Sadiq out in unfamiliar not totally unfamiliar territory at left back, but not really where I want to see him. But he is athletic and get up and down the pitch, up and down there quite sharpish. Come on, highlight for us now, Stampy. Go on, what can you do? Yes! Yes, we'll take it. Yes. Mistake by the Sutton centre back there, Mike Bassett. We'll have a little replay on this, see what actually happened. Puts a deep ball in, the keeper looks like he's got to it. Doesn't get there though, I think comes off one of their centre backs straight into the path of Bassett, just hits him on the shoulder, don't know much about it, and it's rolling the net. So, yes, 1-0. We needed a bit of luck like that in this game, I think. But it can go either way though. If you go 1-0 up like this early doors, they'll start trying to kick on and really start playing some football, which could cause us to struggle even more in this game, even if you go 1-0 up sometimes, just because they might be playing a bit more conservative. Then if you go 1-0 up early doors, they're just going to smash it to pieces, crank it up, just be like, yep, attacking, boop, and then before you know it, it's 3-1, and you're like, god damn, stood absolutely zero chance. There you have it, Jordan Garrick. That's annoying that you scored a goal like that. Why did it have to be a goal like that? That's the only way they were going to score today. Bang, pass one, easy. Pass Nolan, and what a strike. Just quality that, isn't it? Just quality. Oh, come on. Playing risky now. Playing stupid. Demand more. We've got to demand more. Looks like pretty full crowd out there, to be fair. For this one, it should be though, because it's a top of the table clash. To be honest, even though our reputation's absolutely dire, we can't even draw 500 people on a consistent weekly basis. But yeah, some good numbers in there in the stands. Finnegan, well defended by Barrett. Yeah, nice, closing down. Just got to ride the storm at the moment. Okay, half time, 1-1. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. Considering, to be fair, if we're looking at the stats, we're struggling a little bit, which is to be expected because it's not our full strength team, or what would be our best 11, or in my opinion, our best 11 this season. Excuse me. Yes, let's go, Chris Stamp! What a crucial goal. The youngster scored there, only his second of the season. Yes, out of nowhere. What a start to the second half. I've just tweaked something in my armpit. I don't know what I've done there. Oh, Christ. Yes. McKillop though, that was all McKillop hard work, that was. Pressing, forcing the mistake, and great ball in. Stamp still had a lot to do, to be fair. Well taken header. Let's go. Nope. Swear to God, if they would have got the Insta reply then, I just would have known there and then that today wouldn't have been our day. Oh God. Yes, good one, nice one. Right. Oh God, I feel like some substitutions should be in order. Reynolds is having a bit of a poor one, so you're coming off. Ollie Hammond's actually having a decent game, but he's on a yellow, and I don't really want to risk it. Come on, 73. We've got less than 20 minutes to go, boys. Playing out your skins here. Done alright. If we pull this off, we've done a right job on them. Carter. Oh, yes. No. We're in trouble. Macari's free. Honoris, hey, makes the challenge, but come on, you got to do better. Yes. Come on. Rosvidzo. Great save by Goodwin. Stay strong with that one. Good position in their post. Dealt with it very, very nicely. I'm so pleased that I got Goodwin in. No disrespect. No disrespect to Rowley. Sean Rowley, he did do well last season. Don't get me wrong, but Goodwin's been outstanding this season, to be honest, and I would love to bring him back next season, because realistically we won't be able to sign him because it costs too much, because he's a young player, young prospect who's decent, so he's going to be like 100, 200k, and it's just, you know what I mean, we're just nowhere near that level. City, yeah, you got loads of space. Yep, nice inside to Conway. Barrett finds Conway. Oh, yeah, McKillop. No. I would have loved him to have got a goal there, just for that amazing assist that he got for Stamp's goal. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Yes. 2-1. Mike Bassett with the own goal. Chris Stamp. My man. My man. My man. Guess the goal. Guess the winner for the young lad. 6 points clear now in total. If we win our next game as well, we'll be joint on points with the total we managed to get to last season, which is unbelievable. We're on fire, like, Jesus Christ. It's unbelievable, Jeff. Like, God blind me. Anyway, who were we playing? I can't remember. Forgot. Maidenhead, yeah, one of our old rivals. So hopefully we can do a number on these, and then set that joint point tally record. So I'll see you in 2 seconds. Right, so quite a lot's happened since the last game. Firstly, we're playing Morecambe now because Maidenhead game got postponed, so that's happening after the Morecambe game now. So we're playing Morecambe, but I've pulled off 2 blinders. Firstly, a bid came in out of the blue. I'd not heard anything about it, from Burton, wanting to sign Lee Johnson for like 12,000 or 12,500. And then I asked the board, because the chairman had already accepted it, Spencer Owen, who you guys obviously know if you know anything about Hashtag United. He's still the chairman, which is pretty sick. Anyway, getting sidetracked, yeah. I protested the transfer to him, and he said due to us having such a fantastic season, he was willing to accept the request. So yeah, the Lee Johnson transfer got blocked, which was fantastic. Just what we needed to keep me. I feel tight a bit because he is really good, Lee Johnson, and can play at a high level, but I know that we're so close to getting into the Football League, and I want him to be part of the team next season. And then just literally 2 days ago in game, we get another surprise bid from Exeter City for Ryan Reynolds. And I basically said to him, I'm going to block this transfer until I can find a replacement for you. And he went, yeah, that's fair enough. I owe you at least that much, but for giving me, due to me giving him this opportunity to play for the club. So we've managed to somehow worm our way through we could have lost 2 key players for us. So it's worked out decent. But yeah, we got this Morecambe game. Anyway, switch gears now, focus on the game. Bit of a tough draw, I suppose, for the second round, but I'm not too far. I mean, we've won it. It would be nice to win again, don't get me wrong, and the prize money as well would help a lot, but it's not the be all and end all. We're focusing on trying to get promotion into the Football League and subsequently turning professional, because to be in the Football League you have to turn professional. So, and then that'll start developing the players a bit more because they get to train more, and then we'll start, I don't know how we're going to get on next season if we do get promoted, because the gulf in don't get me wrong, League 2 teams are on a lot, like the players and the salaries per year, compared to League 1, especially Championship, and obviously Premier League. Excuse me. But compared to us, and we're way down in the Odharma National League, so to make that jump is going to be they're going to have $1 million a year, 2 million, 3 million a year per annum salaries, and we're on 300k per annum. There's a big disparity. Bit decent lucky, but we'll think about that when we get to that sort of thing. We're not there yet. We've still got work to do. Still got plenty of games to win. But I'd love to win the title this season, because the boys have been really, really tremendous. Bit ace, nice one. Joint top scorer with Conway, and in fact he's overtaken Conway now, which is very nice. Great signing. He's done fantastic. Really pleased with the signing. I need to make sure, actually, there's a few contracts that are coming up soon, the likes of Lee Johnson and stuff, so I might, I need to make sure that I sort that out sharpish. Yes, get the blocks on. Yeah, get the signatures, get them, put pen to paper, the likes of Johnson and that. I think Reynolds might be one of them as well, so that we can secure them for next season. Because, you know, they're like these players, Biddies, Johnson, Reynolds, Conway, they're all going to figure next season. Guaranteed, probably going to be starters for us. McKillop, Pierrick. Obviously, the likes of Nolan won't be there. Barrett as well. I'll have to bring in some players to replace them. Goodwin as well, which is be a bit of a shame. But, you know, hopefully, possibly, our reputation will get up that much that we can actually start exploiting the loan market a little bit more, because we've still been finding it hard to get loans in. Like, to be fair, Goodwin's a fantastic loan, Nolan's a brilliant loan as well, don't get me wrong, but I tried to loan so many players this season. Like, it was ridiculous how many we tried to get, and it's just, they're like, reputation's too low, or, you know, we've just not got the budget to, well, to be fair, it's not even, yes, Tommy Conway, nice one. We have got the budget for some of them, but yeah, they just want to play with higher quality players, but it's like, how do I get higher quality players when our reputation's not high enough that they'll want to join? It's just a vicious cycle. So we've done tremendous to get assemble the squad that we have, to be honest, and it has spent hours of me trying to search and scout, to be honest. Just searching through the database, like, sieving through it, and also, to be fair, credit to the scouts that I've employed as well. They've pulled some right corkers through the years, like Joe Hardy, who was amazing for the level that we were playing at. You know, he was one that the scouts picked out, and he was unreal. He'd get into the team right now. He'd probably pit Conway to being a striker. I'm not even joking. That's just how good he is. That's just how good Joe Hardy is. If viewers are new and they've not gone back and watched this series, you know, go check him out. Very good player. He wasn't there that too long at the club though, but when he did a job. Ryan Longman as well, he was another striker who was unbelievable. He was playing at Swindon actually, when they were in the Football League, or League 2. Don't know where he is now though. He might still be at Swindon, but I would have thought they would have started him when we played him this season, because he's quality. Again, we had a lot of short-lived players because we bought in players that were a lot higher quality, and the fact we were winning leagues and the domestic trophy for that league as well, like the Alan Turvey Cup and stuff like that. That was in the Essex Senior Cup. That's what winning those and winning the league made teams turn to us, and then they just pinched all our players, which was very, very annoying. When all your best players are getting nabbed at the end of the season, you can't do anything about it because you can't even pay people part-time contracts who were all on non-contracts. It was just so long. But now we can actually afford to pay pretty much all the starting 11 part-time contracts. Soon to be let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but I mean, hopefully, if things continue, we'll be able to put them onto full professional contracts. And then the likes of Lee Johnson and McKillop will get the full training and development that they probably deserve, to be honest. Because we've got the staff to develop them, because I brought in some really good staff. We got like Wes Brown, which is mad. That's sick that we got Wes Brown as one of the coaches, and that we've got some really good coaches for this level. We got the best coaches in the league according to the comparison stats and stuff like that. But there you go. I've rambled on for the full 90 minutes. We end up 2-0 victors over Morecambe. Nice routine win. Appreciate their efforts. Into the third round. I can't remember, I think that's where we got knocked out last season. Third round. But there's quite a few rounds and it's one of them like takes up a lot of, congest the schedule, which is already very congested. 5-6 weeks, not the worst. It's not ideal because we've got no cover for Marshall. It's going to have to be Johnson playing there, or Reynolds, to be fair, can play there as well, but probably prefer Johnson. Tommy Conway getting a goal, nice, praise him, nice one. Let's have a look at the schedule then. When we're going to come out, look at all this, nice and green, pretty much from like October to a couple of blemishes with a couple of defeats, a few draws. When we're going to come back then, let's have a look. Swindon, Chorley's probably actually come back for them, yeah. Swindon, Chorley, they're both playoff or roundabout playoff teams. They're probably the toughest teams that we're going to play for a while. So yeah, I think that was probably the right place to come back, I think. And that's about, it's a good 6-7 games. Sorry, 8 games actually. So yeah, that'll be a nice little get really to the back end of the season then. Got 2 months basically after that to round up the rest of the season. So if you enjoyed today's video, I really appreciate it if you would hit the like button, dislike if you disliked it, comment if you want to comment on it, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and thank you all very much for watching. I always appreciate it, and I hope to see you in episode number 65. Cheers.